This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney+.
Let's go!
Get ready for a new case.
We're the greatest partners of all time!
New friends.
Gary the Snake.
And your last name?
The Snake.
Dream Team.
New habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home. Zootopia 2, now available on Disney+, rated PG. And right now you can get Disney+ and Hulu for just $4.99 a month for 3 months with a special limited time offer. Ends March 24th. After 3 months, plan auto-renews at $12.99 a month. Terms apply.
Hello and welcome to Shite Talk, an Irish history / sometimes football podcast. Following on from Tuesday's episode where Jason was talking about Patrick O'Connell, the Irishman who helped save Barcelona Football Club, we wanted to redo an episode from back in season 2 about a different Patrick, Paddy McCarthy, who travelled to Argentina and helped set up Boca Juniors, which is great news for the football teams of Catalonia and Argentina, but you can't help but think maybe if those Patricks had stayed behind and invested in League of Ireland club teams, we wouldn't be sitting around today waiting for the opportunity to get into Ireland's first World Cup since 2002. But listen, I'm happy for Argentina. I'm happy we could help Spain, Catalonia. We basically thought the world had to play football, and it's better off maybe in the long run. But if you're like the rest of us sitting around trying to distract yourself before the big game this evening, why not listen to this old episode from 2019? The first couple of minutes of it are free here on the main feed, and if you want to listen to the whole thing, you can follow the link in the description over to Headstuff Plus to hear the full episode, as well as all the other re-edited episodes we've done and all the film club stuff, all the bonus stuff over the years. The stuff that used to be on Patreon is on Headstuff Plus now. The film club, we watched Studs with Killian Sunderman last Thursday. That's up there. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you like this, go listen to the full thing over on Headstuff Plus and enjoy the match later. Hopefully, if nothing else, we've banked on Ireland winning this game for a lot of our upcoming content. So if for nothing else, hopefully they do it for that. But listen, enjoy this episode. Good luck, Headstuff Plus. Yes.
He decided against a career as a boxer, though, despite winning the country's first ever pro boxing fight by knocking out Abelardo Robasio in the 4th round. Eventually, he used his connections that he'd gained from the highly popular sport of boxing, and he became a member of the Buenos Aires Municipal Committee for Sports, then going on to start coaching football.
Yep, fair enough.
So
it's kind of like, when a comic gets good at what they do and like, you're great at stand-up, man, you got it down, how about you write a TV show?
Yeah, so I've never done that before.
You've boxed your way up to the top. Like, yeah, run the football team.
Yeah, I've never written a comedy show before. Okay, well, tell you what, do it, and I'll judge your stand-up based off of your TV show.
How about you just go into it and we'll have lots of notes and it'll be taken away from your control, but at the end of the day, it'll be your name on it. How does that sound, buddy?
Larney. A 6-part delve into the psyche of a young boy in Ireland. The English and Scottish brought football to Argentina, and while McCarthy was unlikely to have played much of the game before heading over, seeing as we were in the middle of hating all things British.
Sure,
there's historical accounts of soccer being played in Munster, so maybe he played a little bit.
Yeah.
Either way, he started to coach.
That seems vague enough even for our history reporting.
Yeah,
There's
like
accounts of the game being played somewhere in the country. It's not beyond reason that he might have also played it.
He's from Tipperary. That's in Munster.
I mean,
there was accounts of football being played in Munster.
It sounds shut case to me. Make him coach the national football team in Argentina. That's all I need to hear.
He at the time we would have, I suppose, we wouldn't have been better than Argentina football because no one was playing it. But he started to coach and would play a bit. Estudiantes, Central Athletic, Boca Juniors, but mainly Lobos Athletic, which were a team founded by a group of Irish immigrants and were his first club by all accounts. Lobos were based about 100 kilometres outside of Buenos Aires and had been established a few years previous to McCarthy arriving, becoming the first Argentinian side to play a game outside of the nation when they travelled to Uruguay for a number of friendlies in 1899. I found a photo with a list of the team from 1894. Would you like to hear some of these players?
I would.
Thomas McKeown,
Yeah.
Eugene Seary,
Okay.
Santiago McKeown,
Yeah.
Thomas Garahan,
He was great up front.
Juan Gagan,
Yeah.
Loren-
Two Gagan.
Gagan, Dos Gagan, Lorenzo Owens, Felix Dolan,
Yeah.
Hugo Lawler, William Weir, and my personal favourite, Jose Joyce.
Oh.
Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce.
But
Jose Joyce.
he began playing and training with Estudiantes, which were founded in 1905. In 1910, he went to Brazil with the team to take part in an earlier form of the Copa Libertadores. I should be able to pronounce this. I'm a football fan. The Copa Libertadores. Fuck.
The Coco
words.
Cabana, I think is what
That's
you're trying
what
to say.
it is. Yeah. No, it's in 1910 he went to Brazil with Estudiantes to take part in an earlier form of the South American Champions League. The Copa Libertadores. I can't pronounce it. Can't do it. What if I do the accent? Is that
Do the accent.
the Copa Libertadores?
You didn't do an accent, you just moved your hand.
Yeah, they can't see that though. In 1905, he was a PE teacher for a number of young lads of Italian and Greek heritage who
Sure.
wanted to set up their own club despite being teenagers. He coached them for their first ever game, 4-0 victory. That club went on to become Boca Juniors,
Damn.
the club of Diego Maradona.
Oh my God. Diego Maradona.
To this day, winning 30 league championships, 11 national cups, and 6 Copa Libertadores.
I'm glad they got those 6 in.
Yeah. They even play in blue and gold, much like Tipperary.
I thought you meant the Argentinian
Yeah, but
colours.
blue and gold.
Yeah.
No.
They're blue, white, and then the little gold sun.
Yeah, but their football teams, no.
Okay.
No.
Fair
It's,
enough.
it's light blue and white stripes.
Yeah.
Black shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, so they wore the blue and gold, much like Tipperary, where he would have been from.
Sure.
However, it's probably just a coincidence because at the time, it turns out, after I looked into it, Tipperary didn't even wear those colours. So I thought it was this great. It's not.
Yeah. Great insight. I'm glad you looked it up though.
Yeah. But it turns out the colours came from the inspiration.
Wait a minute. Do you think it's the other way around?
Huh?
You reckon Tipperary got their colours because of...
No. That's probably a whole separate thing. But I did find out how the Boca Juniors got their colours.
Oh, yeah?
The colours came from the inspiration of a Swedish boat that docked in a local port at the time. The members of the club couldn't decide what the colours should be, so they said they'd go with the colours of the next ship that arrived into the port.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it worked out well.
Yeah, I thought it was just like they saw this ship. There was no colour at the time. They were so astounded by this ship. Oh, fuck me. What is that thing?
Oh,
That
now
was a
it's
spot on Argentinian impression. By the
Now we
way.
jump forward a couple of years to
Yeah.
1913, and he was the referee during the first ever Super Classico. That's the name given to matches played between fierce Argentinian rivals Boca Juniors and River Plate. The newspaper reports from the time claimed that the match started 40 minutes late because McCarthy hadn't shown up yet. Now, granted,
Attaboy.
this is the biggest game in South American football.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, you don't
Irish
need to tell me
referees.
about the Super Classico.
He's just not showing up.
No.